Introducing first, making his way down the aisle to the blue corner, Beimier.
Coming to the cage now, Beimier, fighting out of Soulcraft Martial Arts. It's his debut here tonight, and I wasn't able to get much from him in the way of comments. Seems like he was just happy to let his fighting do the talking. Nice walkout song, though. And he is primed to make his debut. What a better way to make your debut than at RFC. See him getting checked out now, making his first ever walk to not only the RFC cage, but any type of combat sporting event. As poised as ever. Straight over to his side of the cage. Alban Mujaj. He was born and raised in Brooklyn. He trained Shotokan karate for 8 years before transitioning to Muay Thai in 2016. He told me he was the founder and CEO of a tech consulting firm called 802. It was a 10-person company that he started as a one-man shop during the pandemic. He said, Muay Thai always kept me grounded after a hectic day of being a CEO. He also told me to say that he's proud to call Glory Martial Arts Center his home and gym. He's fought Muay Thai before. He's very physical in the clinch. And he loves to throw a kick to the body. He can tend to get muscled around, but he will throw the front kick to try and counter pressure. We will see how well he can use that tool to keep away from the clinch here tonight. Looks like he's motioning for his mouthpiece. I don't think they have it in yet. Everything checks out, and he makes his way to the cage. His second ever fight. And we will throw it over now to Mike Falvo in the cage to make this one official.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on the card for Illyrian Fight Night, we come to another Muay Thai contest scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at 185 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Soulcraft, he is Beimier. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Glory Martial Arts Center, Alban Mujaj. The man in charge of the accidental sound of the bell, JP Zuniga.
Here we go. For your 12th bout of the evening, we are flying through these. Cage doors closed, and we are set to go for action. Beimier just getting shelled on early, but he's pushing the pace. Mujaj really doing a good job of dropping in knees. And even though, again, Beimier's kind of pressuring, he's still countering really, really well and hitting him with power. For some reason on the teleprompter it says Kagwa. I think that was one of the fights that got nixed here tonight. But it is Beimier in the blue and Mujaj in the red. Nice body kick out of Mujaj. A nice cross, too. Fighting southpaw as well. Interesting. Nice knee. Again, another knee. He has been opening Beimier up with knees so far. That body kick has landed at a premium. Shifts into a cross. And Beimier slowing down a little bit, perhaps. Understanding now what he has in front of him. Nice head kick there by Mujaj. And now you get the sense that Mujaj is starting to open up, get a little bit more confident with what he's throwing and what he can throw. You can see this being the case with a lot of the other fights that we've talked about tonight. Beimler's got to get a little bit more respect back from Mujaj. Right now he feels like he could just walk him down. There you go. That's one way of doing it. Nice shots there landed by Beimier. But a lot more kind of, to be frank, messy when he does land. Nice leg kick there by Mujaj. And that'll end off round number 1. There's something to be said for finding your way in with combinations. It seems like at times he got a little bit carried away, or I think a good word would kind of be frantic when he got into boxing range with Mujaj. I think Mujaj was hitting him with a lot of big shots. Hey, if you're in the corner of Beimier, you're telling him just take a breath, calm everything down, slow everything down. No reason to rush. You still got 2 rounds. You can that round. This is still a winnable fight. Here we go. Set to go for a second of 3. Mujaj starting to throw nice intercepting shots. Nice boxing there by Beimier. And again, when these guys come together, it's a little bit more messy. And that's also kind of, I think that's the height difference, right? That's going to happen sometimes when a taller guy gets a shorter guy in the clinch. It's not always going to be such a clean affair. Nice teep kick by Mujaj. Oh! Lands flush again. And Beimier starting to feel the shots from this fight and starting to wear them on his face too. Beimier trying as he might to get inside on Mujaj, but seems like to no avail. Mujaj has just been staying at really good long kickboxing range. But again, if Beimier is going to finish this fight, it will be, I suppose, with flurries like this, though, he has to be a little bit more technical and land clean. That stumbled him a little bit. Beimier just paused there for a moment. I think that hurt him a little bit. Not sure if Mujaj knows that he has him hurt. Nice check hook out of the red corner athlete. Trying for the hook into that head kick combination. Nice cross up the middle. Whoa! And a big knee to the breadbasket ends us off for round number 2. So again, more of the same for Alban Mujaj, just controlling this fight, dominating this fight, controlling the distance. And whenever Beimier does come in, it seems like he's able to effectively stifle his offense. It doesn't seem like Beimler's landing a lot of clean shots, just a lot of grazing blows. And the corner of Mujaj is very relaxed, so they seem to think they got this one in the bag. And if it continues the way it's been going, this fight will go as a W in the column, or in the books, I should say, for Alban Mujaj. Great show of respect between these two athletes. 2 minutes left in this one. And you got to respect the forward pressure of Beimier, even when everything is going wrong. Now shelling up. Big knees from Mujaj. And the ref can and will stop this if he feels like there's too many unanswered strikes. I think a lot of it is the height difference. And I mean no disrespect to Beimier when I say that, but it's been too much in the clinch, in the stand-up department. It just seems like Mujaj has just been a little bit too elusive. He's been hard to get to. There's a nice head kick out of Mujaj as well. Minute left, round number 3. Shifting uppercut finishes it off. Nice combination. It's just constantly on the offensive, even when Beimier again comes ahead. I think the pace is starting to get to both these gentlemen as well. And a cut, I think that's a nosebleed there for Beimier. Oh! Big head kick lands for Mujaj, and that's going to be a standing 8. Shifted into it perfectly. And Beimier will be able to continue. Last 10 seconds. And you have to think that Mujaj wanted the finish there, didn't get it, but still a great way to cap off that performance. As we head to the judges' scorecards, and we hear from the very talented Mike Falvo in the cage. Before that, let's take a look at the replay, though. I'm assuming that this is going to be the shot that, that hurt Beimier late in that fight. Boom! Perfectly hidden behind a cross. Can we see that one more time? Thank you very much. Cross, head kick. He gives a smile as if to say, all right, you caught me. Perfect form, too, from Mujaj, and just catches him clean. Oh, my goodness. And if the cage side, you see my reaction there, if the cage side hadn't been there, he might have dropped. So bout number 13 will be coming up here in a moment. And I doubt this is going to be, frankly, a hard one to delegate for the judges. Without further ado, though, let's throw it over to Mike Falvo now in the cage to make this one official.
And as always, fight fans, how about a round of applause for one hell of a contest? And now, after 3 hard-fought rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the official scorecard. All three judges have scored the fight in favor for your winner by way of unanimous decision, Alban Mujaj.
Alban Mujaj gets the unanimous decision, and a great performance by him. Hope to see him back at 205.